Amerikan Kültür TV'ye hoş geldiniz. Amerikan Kültür TV sohbetlerinde bugün Karima ile beraberiz. Onunla güzel bir sohbet yapacağız. Kültür üzerine konuşacağız. Okay, Karima, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Thank you very much, Mr.
So first of all, can you tell us about yourself?
So I am Karima. I come from Morocco. I have a master degree in English culture and linguistics from Ibn Tufal University in Kenitra, Morocco, of course. And I am an English teacher, and I have teaching experience in different schools inside and outside my country. And for the time being, I'm in Turkey, a teacher at American Kültür.
Okay, so why Turkey?
Well, it's due to many reasons, but the main reasons are historical and geographical reasons. So for history, no one can deny that Turkey and Morocco have strongly bound ties together, like brotherly and also historical
similarities, maybe.
Yes, they have similarities, of course, and the influence of some Turkish empires is palpable in the Maghreb region as a whole, and it can be recognized from the dresses or way of celebrations, such as the wedding ceremonies, for instance, and also in the food, which is somehow similar. And for geographical reasons, I took into consideration the fact that we are not too far from each other. I mean, Turkey is not that far from my country, so we share things in common, especially because we both belong to the same region. Here I'm talking about the Mediterranean region. So I expected us to have things in common, and that would help me to adjust myself quickly with the culture.
So is it far from Morocco to Turkey?
It's not very far. It's between 4 to 5 hours.
Flight, you mean?
Flight, yes.
Okay, so of course we have lots of similarities because, as you said, we are sharing the same religion. And
yes, of course.
What about the Turkish cuisine? So about our foods are also similar or not?
It's crystal clear that Turkish cuisine is a mouth-watering, and for similarities, of course, we have similar tastes, maybe. So it's not very far. So I like all the Turkish dishes, or at least those I have tried so far, because I haven't tasted many. But I'm in love with the Turkish cuisine, and I am sipping lots and lots of Turkish tea also.
What about the customs? For example, in Turkey, when we have any kind of guest in our house, immediately we serve tea, for example, generally. So what about in Morocco?
It's the same thing. We also serve tea if we have guests, tea or coffee, but tea is something in common, I guess. Maybe our tea is a little bit different from the Turkish tea, but yes.
In Turkey, the kebabs and meat foods are really famous. What about Morocco? Is it the same?
Not the same, actually. What's famous in my country, I don't know if I can tell you the names of the dishes, but I know you will not know them. But it's what's famous is couscous.
Couscous? I had it today. Couscous.
Really?
It's a kind of small balls, right?
Yes.
We have the same. My mother makes it.
Okay.
And it's really famous, but you can't find every market in Turkey, but the villages, the women making it. So it's really great. So we have it. Yes, we have.
Yes. Also, our other famous dishes we call hambal barqoq.
It's a long name.
And chicken, like roasted chicken.
So what is your Turkish favorite food?
I think I love all of them, but maybe I will go for döner.
Döner.
Because it's the first day I tried.
Okay. So how long have you been here?
Almost 6 months.
Almost 6 months. Okay. What do you think about Turkish people?
Turkish people, well, they are friendly actually, and they have they are known for their warmth and hospitality, and also their deep respect towards friendship. So I believe that you can count on your Turkish friend during the most and the worst, like the happiest and the worst of days.
So, is it hard to teach English in Turkey? What do you think?
Well, languages might be difficult from the learners to learn in general, in everywhere around the world. It's easier with people of, the younger students, between maybe 10 to 18 years old. It's something natural, it's normal.
Yes.
But for adult students, in general, not only in Turkey, they might be a bit lazy, or just because they have lots of responsibilities. That's why it makes it a bit difficult for them to learn quickly.
In Turkey we are given priority to teach them speaking first. Also because we think that the productive language, which is speaking and listening, comes first. And the others, like grammar side and reading and the other, the language skills, come second. But in Turkey, unfortunately, generally in the public schools, people following grammar-based teaching, and so it's not easy to teach people how to speak in English. So, what about Morocco? What about your system?
Our system is multilingual education system. We study Arabic, standard Arabic and French together, and then in the last year of secondary school we start studying English, and in some other schools they study Spanish or German or other languages, or even Italian language. So
do people choose it, or there's a system about that?
The system focuses on Arabic, French, and English, and but I think in the north and in the south, well, due to maybe the past colonizations and stuff, they also include Spanish. But in some other schools, I think you can choose whether to study English or German or Spanish.
Okay, so what's the
as a third language?
Okay.
As a third, so French, Arabic, and French are the first two languages, and then the third language you can choose it.
Okay, what about the the level of English in Morocco? For example, if all high school graduates can speak English or not?
Nowadays, English has become very, very, very important in my country. In high school, if they can, at least they will be able to introduce themselves and to speak about themselves, if they cannot say a lot of things. But in the higher education, if they follow the scientific fields, they focus more on French, because they study everything in French. But nowadays they also included English, especially for like the defense day. You have to defend your thesis in English. But for literature and human sciences, it's up to you. You can choose whether to continue studying a certain language or to study human science like philosophy, geography, history, or sociology or psychology.
Okay, thank you. And the last question, Karima. So you have been far away from your country, for almost 6 months.
Yeah.
So what did you miss most? Of course, the family.
My family.
But like what food, for example, or about friends or anything?
To be honest with you, I don't feel like I am totally a foreign person here. I feel that I am in my homeland, surrounded by my family. But what I miss the most, apart from my family, maybe our food. In general. I am also enjoying the food here, but I miss my mother's dishes.
Okay, so when you're going back to your country, what will you say to your mom? What food should he cook for you first?
Maybe to fry some fish.
Okay, so thank you very much, Karima.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for accepting our interview.
It's a pleasure.
And thank you, really, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Amerikan Kültür TV'de bugün Karima El Farrah'la birlikteyiz. Güzel bir sohbet oldu. Teşekkür ediyoruz. Görüşmek üzere.